Hello class, welcome to quarter 3, week 1, music, MAPEH, the music of Central, Southern, and Western Asia. I'm your subject teacher, Marco Fajardo. Most Essential Learning Competency, or MELCs. Listen respectively to music of South Asia and the Middle East. B. Analyze musical elements of selected songs and instrumental piece heard and performed. C. Explores ways of producing sounds on a variety of sources that would simulate instruments being studied. D. Improvise simple accompaniment to selected South Asia and Middle East music. Topics: 1. Music of Central, Southern, and Western Asia. 2. Music of Israel. 3. Music of South Asia and Middle East countries, instrumental. And 4. South Asian music and song improvisation. Music of Central, Southern, and Western Asia. Through this lesson, you will discover the traditional music of selected countries of Central, West, and South Asia through their vocal and instrumental music. Indian is the inheritor of one of the oldest and most involved music systems in the world. The study of Indian music begins with the religious and philosophical beliefs of its culture. The development of Indian music emerged from the religious chants called Vedas. Okay? Please remember, it was called Vedas. Vocal music is the most important and ancient musical tradition in India, and it is a medium of communication with God. The two main traditions of classical Indian music are Carnatic music, Southern, and Hindustani music, Northern. As you can be heard in the song Hymn to Shiva, this song with spiritual content, the musical elements found in the song are usually sung in a slow tempo, uses range in melody, and uses nasal voice in singing. Their instrumental music is grouped or classified based on the primary sound producing media. A. Gun, non-membranous percussion. B. Habanat, membranous percussion. C. Sushier, blown or wind instrument. D. Tat, plucked string instrument. E. Bitat, bow string instruments. The three most important instruments in India include the tabla, sitar, and tambura. Music of Israel plays an important role in religious ceremonies, peace, worship of God, in communal and personal manners. Jews use music and dance as a medium of self-expression. Israel The music has two divisions of Jewish music: devotional music and secular music. As you heard in the song Zum Gali Gali, a traditional song relating to the formation of the State of Israel, originating sometimes around its creation in 1948. It has a fast tempo with wide range melodic line. It is usually sung with accompaniment, and it is a repeated chant. Sapar, reed, and harp of David tenor are the most famous musical instruments of Israel. Music of Israel. In general, the music of West Asia is modal. Salient features such as melodic complexity and ornamentation, including one-fourth tone and rigorous rhythmic development. Israel music is a combination of Jewish and non-Jewish music traditions that have come together over the course of centuries to create distinctive musical culture. Israeli singer has distinctive vocal style. They sing with guttural and throaty enunciation. A folk contends that this singer would drink water from goat skin, water sack, and the hair of the goat would stick in their throats. Music of South Asia and Middle East countries. Let us experience how musical instruments in South Asia and Middle East countries are performed. In this week, we will learn different traditions and culture. We will analyze and identify the musical characteristic of their instrument. You will also get glimpse of their cultural context, social function, and musical performance styles to their instruments. South Asian music and song improvisation. Music is constant, being as the widespread language. Listening to and playing music is a profoundly amazing social experience, both as an individual articulation and as a channel for contacting others. Here and there, every occasion and event in our lives are associated with music. Music unavoidably assumes a part in our conversations, connections, get-togethers, and exercises. All things considered, and it is personally laced with numerous social exercises for individuals everywhere on the world, particularly in South Asia. South Asia refers to culture-related adjoining nations found on the Indian subcontinent, including India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan. India is by a long shot in the biggest and generally persuasive of this nation of the South Asian countries. There are numerous instruments and execution styles attached to South Asia's diverse culture tradition. Middle Eastern is played on a one-of-a-kind and trademark set of instruments that are utilized in the Arab traditional ensembles as well as the Sufi performers. The greater part of this instrument is somewhat old. Some can be followed to Old Egypt and or to Ur, and they are likewise the heralds of the present-day European instruments. Remember, keep in mind the following terms in order for you to understand the lesson. And somehow, in our quiz, you might come across with these different terms. The two main traditional of classical Indian music are Carnatic music for the southern, Hindustani music for the northern. Rig Veda is an ancient Indian sacred collection of Vedic Sanskrit hymn. It is counted among the four canonical sacred texts of Hinduism, known as Vedas. Some of its verses are still recited as Hindu prayers at religious functions and the others occasions. Tala, various transliterated as taal, tala, is the Indian system of rhythm. Tala. There are five known traditional systems of classical or classification of instruments. Okay, these are 1. Gan, 2. Abada, 3. Sushir, 4. Tat, and 5. Bitat. The 5 classification of instruments. Middle Eastern music is generally modal, harmony is not emphasized. There are two divisions of Jewish music, devotional and secular. The music instruments of South Asia and Middle Asia have numerous similitudes with different nations. Among the instruments show each culture that they have, and it is generally used to communicate their lifestyle. Their instruments add surface to any melodic exhibition. Okay class, this is our performance task. Quarter 3, week 1, music. Okay, so for the week 1 music, we have only one performance task in activity 4 from your SLM. The activity A only. So you have to do the activity A only. Oh my blog 1.0. Okay. In this activity, you will showcase your ability in video taking through blogging. You need to make one musical instrument, specifically dhol from India. In your blog, identify the materials needed and describe the step-by-step procedures of your musical instruments making, or how did you make your instruments. So we'll start on the name of instrument and then the materials that you will need in making this improvised instrument. Yun, ganon yung what you will do in your blog. Your presentation will be reviewed dependent on these criteria given. We have the creativity, clarity of video, voices, sound, image, cleanliness, overall performances. So we have a total of 50 points as for perfect or excellent. So be creative, guys, in on your way in your editing, how will you do it. Okay. So when you're done with this, okay, then like a style of a blogger, okay, you will post this, submit this to our FB group page, to our section close group na FB group page. Okay, that's it. Written tasks, week 1. Okay, quarter 3, week 1, music. Our written task, okay, just click the Google link which will be given to our section, or I'll post it in our section GC or FB group page. I will post it. You have to just answer the 10 questions, and then you can SS or screenshot your score to the quiz and share it to our GC. Okay. So again, that's how simple it is. Okay, just answer the 10 questions. So thank you for participating, and I hope you would able to finish your uh, challenging task, the performance task, the making of your improvised instrument like a blogger. Okay. Good luck and enjoy.